Previously on Legend of the Seeker.
The Confessor has broken through the boundary.
I was a fool to think this day would never come. She and these men, they're from the Midlands.
Take them down! Leave her alone.
You did save my life. I should have thanked you.
Confessors?
An ancient order of women, sworn to find the truth, and if a seeker should arise, to protect him with her life.
He is the first true seeker in the last 1,000 years. He has a destiny.
Who are you to decide a man's destiny?
It's not me, it's the prophecy.
Prophecy be damned!
What does it have to do with me?
23 years ago, a great prophet spoke of the birth of a true seeker. A child whose destiny it would be to seek out and kill the greatest evil of all, Darken Rahl.
It's the Book of Counted Shadows.
The book contains the secrets of power.
And if Darken Rahl gets it, he will use it to control every corner of the world.
Who did this?
Darn. Ransom Fane.
He murdered our father. Not our father. My father. Fane!
The book!
Fane has it. I've lost everything.
You have a great destiny ahead of you, Richard Cypher. If you're willing to accept it.
Teach me.
This is the sword of truth.
Bestows the power to fight evil.
And with it, you will kill Darken Rahl.
The Seeker. He lives.
Here's the river. Thane went east, towards the boundary. Here.
How will we catch up without a bridge to cross?
There used to be another bridge south of here, but it washed away.
I rebuilt it. So, we'll cross here, and we'll double back and pick up his trail. There.
Fane is on a fast horse.
Yeah, well, he doesn't know these woods like I do. And he can't travel fast, especially at night.
You could know every tree by name and he'd still have a long lead.
On his way to a boundary that he has no way of crossing.
Then he must believe he can find a way.
Then why are we still standing here talking?
Put your sword down, Richard.
I don't want to fight you, Chase, but I will.
I've known you since you were crawling on all fours. Whose side do you think I'm on? I want to help you. But first, you need to tell me what in the name of the spirits is going on.
I've been so grateful to you all these years, Fraden. I believed you'd done more for me than anyone, and I rewarded you accordingly.
You've been very generous, Lodra.
But now I find that you have failed me.
Oh, my lord, I did exactly as you commanded. My men and I killed every firstborn son in Brenadin.
Except the one that mattered. You let him slip through your fingers.
Is it possible my lord is mistaken?
23 years I have slept in peace, certain that I'd averted the prophecy. But then, tonight, came to me in a terrible dream. I saw him take the sword. There's no mistake. The Seeker has been named.
Then let me assemble my men. I'll find him and complete the task.
And how will you do that? Seeker is 1,000 leagues from here on the other side of the boundary. Will your weary old bones carry you that far? Do you have a way across?
If this Confessor found a way, so can we.
I appreciate the sentiment, old friend. But it's time to let younger men take up the cause.
As my lord wishes.
Give me your hand. Thank you for your many years of service. Bring me my journey book.
Orders from Lord Ra. Assemble our most powerful sorcerers. Deploy them with artillery batteries at intervals along the border. They will use their magic to penetrate the boundary. Once through, our soldiers are to find the Seeker and kill him.
So you are supposed to kill this Darken Rao?
They say it's my destiny.
But to fulfill that destiny, he needs the Book of Counted Shadows.
The secrets of power are written in its pages. If Darken Rao learns them, then we won't be able to defeat him.
That's why we have to find Fane before he gets the book to Ra.
I know. It sounds crazy.
I always knew you were meant for more than just clearing trails.
You believe us. You'll help us find Fane?
Well, how can I say no to, what do you call it? The Seeker?
An inexperienced, untrained Seeker. We need to go now.
You need to rest. Food, fresh horses. It's a day's ride to the boundary. Plenty of time to catch up. We'll leave again first light.
No, that's 3 hours away. Kaelin's right. We have to go now.
Listen to your friend, Richard. Your trouble started when you rushed in to help Kaelin without thinking. Listen, number one, Seeker. Sometimes to gain ground, you need to slow down.
That doesn't make sense.
Never expect sense from a wizard.
Especially a hungry one. I'm not good on an empty stomach.
Well, you're in luck. My wife makes the best spice soup in Heartland.
Delicious.
I'm so glad you like it.
So what do you think? It was a little loose around the shoulders, but I fixed it.
Give my Gil a needle and thread big enough and she can mend the world.
She wants to know if you two are married.
Oh, no, we're just,
Traveling together.
Children.
You have a lovely family. Thank you so much for your hospitality. Would you excuse me?
Are you all right?
I miss my family.
With any luck, you'll see him soon.
My parents are both gone. My sister was the last. Just me now.
I'm sorry, I didn't know. It's not easy losing the people you love. That's the magic you used to find Zed.
And get through the boundary.
What is it?
Not what. Who? Shar is a night wisp. She got me through the boundary and led me to Zed. Her people live in the forests of the Midlands. She's talking to you.
What's she saying?
She's thanking you.
For what? Let Fane get away with the book.
But you also accepted the name Seeker and took up the sword. Shar says for the first time she can remember. Her people have a reason to hope.
I'll try not to let her down. What was that?
Ready! Fire!
There were strange lights in the sky. And then the beast came through and killed them all.
It was horrible.
Please, everyone, stay calm.
How can you tell us to stay calm? What if it's my son next time and not an animal?
You have a problem. And a few dead cattle are only the beginning.
What do you want?
Those flashes in the sky, the creatures eating your livestock, they all indicate one thing. The man I serve, Lord Darkenroll, is trying to bring down the boundary.
And how will he do that?
He has legions at his command, powerful magic at his disposal.
The treaty stood for hundreds of years. Why?
Because he wants this.
A book.
The witch stole it from Lord Raoul, and he will stop at nothing to get it back. When he comes through the boundary, he will deal harshly with anyone who has come between him and what is rightfully his.
I've done nothing to offend this man. Why are you telling me this?
Lord Raoul is a great leader. He will richly reward any ruler wise enough to ally himself with the House of Raoul.
What are you asking me to do?
I cannot wait for Lord Raoul to bring down the boundary. I need to get through now.
I have no way to help you do that.
The people that are pursuing me would kill me to get this book. Powerful adversaries.
My brother.
He ceased to be your brother the moment the witch put him under her spell. The same witch who is responsible for your father's death. I need an armed escort, and I need my pursuers stopped. The world is changing, Counselor. One way or another, Lord Raoul will have the Westlands under his dominion, as he has the provinces of the Midlands and Dahara beyond. What you need to ask yourself is, will you be on the side of righteousness, or will you be against it?
None of that, boy.
What?
See the way you're looking at her.
I know what you're talking about.
You think because I'm old, I don't remember what it's like to get my britches in a bunch over a beautiful woman?
My britches are not in a bunch.
Bunch britches, lurching loins, hot haunches. Call it what you want. It can never be. Not with her.
Why are you telling me this?
Because you need to concentrate on finding Fane. Keep your eyes on the trail up ahead. Not on her posterior. Listen, number 2, Seeker. Clear your mind of what was and will be. See only the task that is. Let's ride.
Surrender your weapons and come with us, or we kill the witch.
Richard, no.
What are you doing, Michael?
Protecting the people of this town from magic. Get the witch!
She's not a witch.
Until she came, this was a peaceful place to live. Now she's turned my brother against me. My father has been murdered. She's brought death to our homes.
People, please, put down your weapons and listen. Patrick, you've known me my whole life. I helped your son get your cow home just yesterday.
That hurt is gone because of her!
you okay? Has everyone in Harton lost their minds?
People are afraid. They're looking for someone to blame.
Wizard's first rule. People will believe a lie because they want it to be true. Or because they're afraid it might be true.
Chase, if my own brother can turn against me and people know you're with me, go home. Make sure your family is safe. Go.
I'll catch up when I can.
Okay.
Go!
What is it?
It's Shar.
Destroying that arrow drained her of her light.
We have to help her.
It's too late. She's dying. May the spirits light your way through the land of the shadow to the halls of eternal peace.
She died saving me from that arrow. And she was your way home. I'm so sorry.
She sacrificed herself to protect the Seeker.
We would both do the same.
Shar didn't even know me. And neither do you.
But we know how important your mission is.
And I will try and make sure Shar didn't die for nothing.
That starts with finding Fane.
He knows he can't get through the boundary without magic either, but he didn't try to take Shar from us.
What does that tell you, Seeker?
Must have another way to get across.
Tell me what you're doing at my house, gentlemen, and I may let you live.
You want it inside.
Emma! Emma! Let her go.
Drop your weapons, or I will cut her throat.
Tell me what you want.
That's a Daharan battle weapon. Standard issue as of last year, which means it did not come to the Westlands before the boundary went up. You know a way through.
I told you I bought it from a trader. I have no idea where she got it. You think I'd lie to you when you got my daughter? Let her go, Fane. And I will tell you where to find the trader.
And what if you send me into the clutches of the witch instead?
Let Laura go. And I will take you there myself.
I think I'll take Laura here.
No, you don't have to do this. I said I will tell you where the traitor is.
Yes, and if your information is correct, I will send her back to you. If it is not...
The woman you're looking for is called the Bone Lady.
Fane's horse?
Deer tracks. The boundary goes north and south as far as anyone has ever traveled. Who knows where he'll try to cross? Just like last night. What do you think it is?
It's Dark and Rawl, looking for a way to get through the boundary, maybe even bring it down.
Well, that's good news.
Good news?
And a patient Rawl is just what we need. It means Fane hasn't gotten across with the book yet. There's still time to stop him.
The boundary's been up for centuries. How could Rahl just bring it down?
I don't know exactly. But he has more than just his own magic. He has sorcerers and wizards that are loyal to him.
We're not all on the side of good.
And more than magic, he has thousands of soldiers under his command.
And I'm supposed to kill him? Alone?
What do we look like, boy? Grilled sardines? Besides, you have the sword.
One sword. Against an army?
Not just any sword. It holds the strength of all the ancient Seekers who wielded it before you.
People will rise up and follow you when they know the Seeker has returned.
Lesson number 3. Though the Seeker may battle alone, he fights for the strength of many.
2 against 1. The odds aren't fair.
We're not gonna fight you, Branston. Taking you to see the first counselor.
And so what is he paying you to betray a fellow Westlander?
We're just following orders.
Those orders included letting a killer abduct my daughter? Those odds I was talking about, they weren't fair to you!
What news from the border?
The assault continues, my lord. The boundary appears to be weakening.
Ready! Fire!
Richard!
I'm okay.
Whatever Rahl is doing is working. Boundary is getting weaker.
Did you hear that? Who's there?
Don't listen to them, boy.
Who are they?
Shadow people.
It's the souls of the dead. It said they can travel into the boundary from the underworld.
Richard.
They're talking to me.
Come back. Come home to us. I miss you. I want to see you again.
Mom?
I'm here, Richard. They're not real, son. It's a trick. They'll drag you into the underworld.
Richard, don't!
Mom, I'm here.
Stop!
Dad!
How is he?
His breathing's getting weaker.
We have to take him to a healer.
We have to find Fane and get the book.
Yeah, well, we're not gonna catch up dragging Zed behind us.
Then we won't.
We can't just leave him here.
You heard what he said. He's willing to die for you.
And how many more people are gonna die because of me?
I don't know. Maybe many. But you'll save many more. Free them from Rahl.
If I just hadn't listened to those voices.
When I went through the boundary, I heard my mother calling to me. I wanted so badly to go with her. But I didn't.
What stopped you?
I knew I had to find you. Darkenrahl has the power to speak to the dead. Maybe he was using the spirits to trap us. To stop us from doing what we have to. We can't let him.
You stay with Zed. I'll find Fane. And the book. And I'll come back for you.
You can't go alone. It's too dangerous.
My destiny. My decision. Chase, what happened?
Fane has my daughter. He's taking her to the Bone Lady in South Haven. We have to go now.
You go with him. I'll follow with Zed.
Okay.
Where are you hiding the Night Wisp?
Addie don't have no Night Wisp.
Don't lie to me. I've seen the scythe you traded with Brandstone, the Councilor's guard.
Addie don't know this man.
Let me introduce you to his daughter. Now, I want you to feel that nice, warm skin. Well, in a minute, it's going to be cold and dead if you don't give me what I want.
Please, Miss Lady. Do what he says.
A rock.
Not a rock. It be a Nightstone. It hold powerful magic. You take it up the South Trail to the boundary, it gets you through. Now you leave the girl with Addie and go.
The girl is coming with me.
Run!
Father!
Laura!
Are you all right?
If I believed in fairy tales, I'd say I just saw my friend Richard Cypher slay a dragon. Thank you.
Laura, thank the spirits you're all right.
Yasuki here saved her life.
How is he?
He's the same.
His skin be burning hot. This be shadow poison at work.
Can you help him?
Addie has her ways. She'll do what she can.
We'll leave him with you, and we'll come back after we get the book.
We should go. From here, Fane has less than an hour before he gets back to the boundary.
And with Addie's Nightstone, he'd be able to walk through it.
We should hurry.
No, Chase, you've done enough. You get Laura home, and you make sure the rest of your family is safe.
You need help, Richard.
That's what I have Kaylin for. And like she said when we first met, she can take care of herself.
If you need me, my friend, you send word and I'll be there as fast as a horse can take me.
It could be a long ride, Chase.
There's no ride too long.
Let's find Fane.
There! To the south! Realign the weapon and aim for the lights!
Yes, sir!
Fane!
Give me the book.
Kill them.
I said, give me the book.
Haven't you learned your lesson yet, boy?
As a matter of fact, I have.
You did it. You are the Seeker. What do we do?
We stand and fight.
The Book of Counted Shadows.
We can't let them get the book.
Stay back!
Give me the book, and I'll give you a merciful death.
The book contains the secrets of power.
And if Darkenral gets it, he will use it to control every corner of the world.
Get the book! Take them!
Clear your mind of what was and will be. See only the task that is. Though the Seeker may battle alone, he fights with the strength of many.
Easy, old man.
Who are you?
Your friends left me to heal you.
Where are they?
The Boundary.
I have to go.
That's the second time you saved my life.
Looks like I missed the excitement.
Zed, you're alive.
Takes more than a little shadow poison to kill me, boy.
He burned the book.
I had to. It was the only way I could see to keep her from the Daharans.
How will he fulfill the prophecy now?
Sounds to me like he's already started.
I don't understand.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but doesn't the prophecy say the Seeker will use the book in his quest to defeat Darken Rahl? He did use the book, just not in the way we expected. More importantly, he kept the book from getting into Rahl's hands. Being the Seeker means making difficult choices. And Richard made the first of many today.
But what about all the secrets the book was said to contain? How will he defeat Rahl without knowing them?
Well, it appears the Seeker's quest isn't going to come with an instruction manual. Where to now? The Boundary is open. We can go either way.
Well, like a wise man once told me, in this life you can't go back. Only forward.
Spoken like the true Seeker.
My lord, one of our sorcerers from the Boundary has sent news from Kaldrith. He was the only survivor of his artillery battery.
The only survivor?
Yes, my lord. They succeeded in penetrating the Boundary, but the Seeker killed them all.
The book?
Destroyed, my lord.
Well then, it seems the Seeker and I are on an even footing.
My lord, the Seeker travels only with the Wizard and the Confessor. You have tens of thousands of subjects and soldiers who will obey your every command.
Then let it be known throughout the 3 territories that whoever brings me the Seeker will be rewarded beyond imagining.
So where are we going exactly?
Find Raoul, of course.
Won't be easy. He moves from palace to palace, temple to temple. His spies are everywhere. And has said he has magic to cloak his movements and disguise his appearances.
So how will we find him?
One step at a time, my boy, one step at a time. Because where we don't find Raoul, we'll find his emissaries. And innocent people who need protection from his dark magic. Mark my words, you'll get plenty of use out of that sword.
I'll be ready.
I have no doubt.